Now, this hollandaise sauce is my way of doing it. It's not the textbook way. I'm going to have Chef G demo the textbook way because, in all honesty, that's how the majority of a lot of chefs out in the industry make a hollandaise sauce. Okay, you're going to find a few odd chefs, right, who are going to make it directly on the flame. Okay, I don't want you making yours directly on the flame. You're going to be making yours over a double boiler. I'm going to show you my way. Then I'm also going to show you the correct way. Okay? Now, I've said this to you guys over and over and over, okay? That as you become more proficient, as you become more experienced, you're going to learn little efficiencies that are going to make your job, your tasks a little bit easier, right? Okay? But I don't want you doing that until when? Until you know how to do it absolutely correct from the very beginning, okay? Learn how to do it properly, okay? And be able to be proficient at doing it properly. And then as you're working, as you become more experienced, as you do more and more, then I want you to change and adapt, okay? But learn how to do it correctly first, okay? All right, so I said the two most important things when we're poaching an egg, okay, is to have the acidulated water, and the water does not come to a rolling boil, okay? We want the bubbles to barely break the surface, okay? Now again, making a hollandaise sauce, my way. You look at the egg yolks first. They're very dense, they're very thick. They're whole egg yolks, right? I don't have a lot of surface area. I've got a lot of density, okay? What I want to do for my hollandaise sauce is I want to decrease the density and increase the surface area. I want to increase the surface area or the contact from the bowl and the heat. Okay? If I do that, then I'm going to cook it quicker because I don't want to scramble the egg yolks. Okay? One of the biggest challenges to people learning how to make a hollandaise is that they scramble the eggs. Okay? So I would typically add white wine. I am not a wino. Okay, you guys. I talk about adding white wine, but that's kind of like our standard in the industry. Okay, we use it in place of water because what does water taste like?
Nothing.
What does wine taste like? You don't know yet. Okay, right? Right. You don't know. Right. Right. So I'm going to decrease the density and increase the surface area. Okay? And I'm going to make a hollandaise sauce very, very quickly. I'm going to aerate my eggs. And I'm going to cook them to the ribbon stage. That is the ribbon stage. No, that is the ribbon stage. Okay? It's the ribbon stage because when I pick it up, it stays. That line stays. Okay? Yeah, like a ribbon. Okay? So now my egg yolks are ready for my butter. And it said that you have to be very, very careful to add your butter slowly in a slow, steady, consistent stream. Otherwise, you're going to break your sauce. Oh, I did that wrong. I didn't add it in a slow, steady stream. I didn't. Hollandaise done.
What?
Now watch me cry tomorrow.
No. Okay. So now, you see what I mean, guys? I said that, as you become more experienced, as you become more proficient, you learn how to do things in a more efficient and effective manner. I only know how to do that because I know how to do it correctly and properly from the very beginning, right? Through my experience, my years, okay? I've learned almost, right? But I've learned that, okay, it took me a long time to get my head wrapped around, wait a minute, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. And so I start breaking it down. And what did I say we had to do to the egg yolks? We had to decrease the what? The density and increase the what?
Surface area.
Right? Because I got to make this quick. If I cook the egg yolks too long, what happens? Scrambled. I don't want scrambled, right? Mr. G, you need me? They are? Okay. So, you know what I mean, guys? So it took me quite a while to get my head wrapped around that concept. I knew what I was doing. I just didn't know why I was doing it. Okay? So I figured it out. It was a happy accident. Okay? Now, yeah, because I had to make a hollandaise sauce. That was 2 yolks. I had to make a 100 yolk hollandaise by hand 3 times a day during service. Okay? Now, well, remember the other day how chaotic it was? Okay? Now increase that by 7. Okay? That's what I was working with, right? And, wow. And you gotta stop to make hollandaise? Oh, man. Right? So, the chef insisted we make it by hand. He insisted that we do it in a, by hand. Okay? Because a lot of people will use a mixer. They'll use a blender. They'll use a powder. Okay? But that is a hollandaise sauce. That is a real, genuine, live hollandaise sauce. Okay? Now, I'm not going to expect you guys to make it that easily and that quickly. You will screw it up. Okay? It's not a question of if you will. Okay? You will. You absolutely will screw this up. Okay? But you have to learn from screwing it up. Okay? I can't tell you what it smells like. You have to, I use this at the very beginning of the semester. I said you have to use all of your senses when you're cooking, right? It's going to smell a certain way when you have enough acid in it